Rashad, why you never
Anyways,
hit me up?
Rashad. Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. What's up? Welcome back to the channel, man. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. I usually don't do this. Well, no. I do it every now and again. I ain't gonna lie. I do it every now and again. Excuse me. And I do this a lot with media, So I want to do this here with YouTube. Just a refresher. And I might even make this its own video if I speak on it long enough. But I probably get different comments about the same stuff from somebody like random on the internet at least once a week. So I want to take the time to address it. The reason why I don't haven't addressed it like specifically before, just time and time again, is because it constantly happens. And a lot of times people, they kind of get their opinion and they just run with it. So first, the comment I get all the time, very often, at least once a week from a stranger. Bro, you pause too much. Bro, you pause too much. You talk too much. Let the video play. Dang, this annoying that you doing too much. Da. If there's a thing that I do on YouTube that goes under the category of commentary / reaction videos, if I don't pause the video, and I just let the clip play, say it's a 30-second video or 1 minute video, whatever the case might be, if I just let it play and I don't pause it, someone got beef? No. Folks ain't got beef. I'm just explaining to people. I get like the same amount of comments at least once a week from someone random. So I'm just making a video explaining why things go a particular way. If I don't pause the videos that are 30 seconds to a minute on the video, I just let it play and then I speak about it afterwards. That's called copyright. And when you get copywritten, not only can you not monetize it as a commentary or reaction channel, you run the risk of getting your channel taken down because you're just outright ripping someone's content. You're stealing it. So that's not a good thing, like legal wise. You have no legal protection. You're just stealing other people's content. That's the first thing, okay? Second thing, what's another comment that I get a lot? I'm trying to think of the other comment that I get a lot. So it was why you pause so much, reaction, commentary, and there's another comment that I get a lot. Oh, deleting and unaliving and things of that sort. And people say like, oh, you can't read, you can da. The reason why you can't say particular words connected to crimes on YouTube is because of the way that the internet is set up now. It's like not only does that hurt you in the algorithm and being discovered and everything like that, but when you say those particular words, once again, cannot get monetized. So imagine you make a whole video for 5 to 20 minutes speaking on a particular subject. You got good engagement on it, great comments, likes, views, all of the things. You can't get paid for it, all because of like out of the 20 minutes of the video, you said the unaliving actual word or an actual crime while reading the story or something like that. Boy, you would be hot. You'd be like, I missed out on so money just because I said this or this. You also run the risk of losing your channel. So you have to say it. You have to say it. Zero said it's created to control people's speech. It's an attack on the First Amendment rights, and that's the way to look at it. But I say all this to say, like, I try to play by the rules. There's a lot of stuff that does go kind of out of bounds here and testing limits and stuff of like probably what I should be saying as someone like with the job and media and things that, like, I'm not naive to that fact. But, I do still have to play by some type of rules. Like, it's not, I don't want to say real life. I guess I'll say real life. Like, it's not real life. I just can't be saying whatever up here. That's how it goes. So yeah, those are two things. A third thing, a bonus one. I get usually a random comment from channels every now and again. They'll be like, "Oh, that's why you only got so and so views and so and so hours." Do you not see how often I upload? I upload at least 5 videos a day. If a video gets 15 views in a day, I'm not sweating it. Because that video will eventually do well or whatever like that down the line, probably like 5, 7 days down the line. Or even if it doesn't, I got 4 of the videos to have a chance of doing well that day. I've Zero, we talked about this before. To me, if I upload 5 videos in a day and one gets 1,000 views that day by 5 days later, that's a win for me. I don't care about the other 4 videos. Progress is always slow in the beginning. I y'all too much, so I'll let you cook. Oh no, you good, you good, you good, you good. You good, Zero. You good, Zero. But yeah. That's all I'm saying. It's just, people, it's always strangers that come on and say the same thing every single week on some video. And you can't explain it to everybody because some people, they just make up in their mind, like, this is what I believe it's going to be this. And it's like, it shouldn't, no. That's what it is, bro. Like, people just don't understand the process and why people do things a particular way. Because if I did it the way that you would want it to go, you at the crib, it would be no channel. The channel would get taken down, bro. You can't do that, bro. You got to play by the rules, man. You got to play by the rules. All right, bet. With that being said, let's get into it. Man, you talk about disappointing, dog. You talk about disappointing. It's fewer things in my life that I've been wrong about more than JewellLoyd going to the Las Vegas Aces. What the heck, man? This has been a disaster. JewellLoyd has been horrific, bro, to say the least, for the Las Vegas Aces, dog. She shot 0 for 10 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, 0 free throw attempts, 0 points, and the Aces lost by 31, bro. And 31, dog. Zero said, hold on. One thing I like about your channel is we might not have the same views on things, but at least you are always open to hear opposing views and ideas. Of course, Zero. Of course, Zero. You my dog, bro. You, SSB, Big Nate, all y'all for sure. Because like you say, we don't agree on everything. And I'm not gonna agree with everything just to cater to the viewers or cater to the subscribers or whatever. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not real. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, 100%. Everything like that. Like, that's the point of it. But yeah, this is ridiculous, dog. 31-point loss. JewellLoyd just out there collecting cardio. You see Asia Wilson and Jackie Young, they're pretty consistent all season long. And you look at Asia and you like, Asia only had 15, Jackie only had 14. These jokers didn't play in the fourth quarter. Becky set them down because they losing by 20, 30 points. She Callie asked in a post game, that's something that people would describe as an old-fashioned butt whipping. At what point did you know that the game was going to be that bad? And she said, in the fourth quarter. I mean, no, in the start of the third quarter, and then when they really started to create some separation in the second half, that's when I knew it was going to get really bad. 21 minutes, 0 points. You are supposed to be one of the best scorers in the league, JewellLoyd. It's you and Enrique. Y'all been the top 2 scorers in the league for the past umpteenth years, bro. And you get to Las Vegas and you do nothing on a day-to-day, on a game-to-game basis. You force your way out of Seattle because Seattle ain't get, just get me out of Seattle. Oh, I get to Vegas. I'm that lucky. Let's see. Hold on now. 0 points, 8 points, 7 points, 14 points, 15 points, 20 points once. Is that the only 20? No, you got 2. You got 3. You have 3 20-point games the entire season. 3 20-point games the entire season, bro. What is going on? This is someone who averages. Hold on. Let's go to the stats now. This is someone who has averaged 24 points, 19 points, 18 points a couple years ago, 16 points, 18 points, 18 points. You're averaging 10 points a game this year. This is your worst scoring season of your career. This is worse than your rookie year. They bring you in. You're the big landing of the season, of the all season. They got rid of Kelsey Plum for you. That's one of the core 4 members. That's one of the core 5 members. That's Plum Dog. They got rid of KP for you. Cleared out the way to get the superstar, one of the best scorers in the league. They need you. Asia Wilson got hurt. They needed you. Things just they needed you. Chelsea Gray's getting older. She's on the other side of her prime. Okay, that's cool. That's to be expected with injuries and age. Okay, she's gonna slow down at some point. Where is JewellLoyd? You're still in your prime. You 31. You still got 2, 3, 4 more seats. You still got until about 34, 35 to when you should be averaging 10 points a game. Your team needs you, dude. What is this? 0 for 10, 3 for 7, 3 for 11, 5 for 11, 4 for 11, 6 for 13, 5 for 12, 1 for 9, 0 for 3, 3 for 6, 4 of 8, 5 the tour dates. You're shooting tour dates, dog. This is ridiculous. And it's not even like, see, the thing with other players that I talk about when I talk about them and stuff like that, y'all know who I'm talking about and stuff like that if y'all follow the channel. When I talk about their shooting percentages and them just underperforming offensively and things of that sort, at least they give me something else. At least they give me some assists. At least they give me some quality defense. You don't even defend. Your whole game is offense. So what is you can't play no defense and not make no shots. You got to pick a struggle, one or the other. JewellLoyd plays hero ball. She needs the ball in her hand. She ain't doing that with Asia because Plum is better off ball player than Jewell. Then maybe you aren't like that. If you can't score off ball, you might just not be like that. If you need the ball in your hands all the time to be a successful scorer and a successful player, you just might not be like that. Because a real scorer, a real go-getter, a real killer is going to get to it every single time, regardless of the situation they placed in. You might just not be like that. And that's me. That's on me. I ain't going to lie. That's on me for expecting you to be like that. I'm sorry, Gold Mamba. Like, you're supposed to be the Gold Mamba. But all season long, you have 1, 2, I think it's 3. Yeah, it's just 3. 3 20-point games all season long. That's ridiculous. JewellLoyd's the most disappointing player in the league. Yeah. Most disappointing player in the league this season. Vegas, easily the most disappointing team this season. Nalissa Smith was brought on to save the day. Nalissa Smith, her impact, she can only do so much. As you see here, 23 minutes, 8 points, and 5. That's ridiculous. You go back to that preseason cut. They had to keep Kirsten Bell up here, KB. She had 9 points in 13 minutes, but people were really on her about her contract being guaranteed, and she was like, "Argue with my agent, not me." Y'all mad at me for making the team? Because Deja Kelly got cut. Aaliyah Nye, she started off well. She had 7 points in like the first half through like 16 or 12 minutes, but she ended up with 7 points in 24 minutes. It's just all bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dog. Now the Aces weren't a disappointment considering the drama and the changes they went through. But it's like, you got to think about it like this, Zero. Say you're a consistent contender. You're one of the top 2 teams in the league for the past 5 years or so, right? It's been them and the Liberty for the entire 2020s. You replace your shooting guard with one of the league's top scorers, two top scorers. It's been Enrique and Jewell just battling it out for who's top scorer in the league for the past 2-3 seasons, right? You look at that on paper and you go, oh dang, they upgraded. They upgraded from Kelsey Plum to JewellLoyd. Like, okay, you might give up some defense. I know Kelsey does some other like small things. I remember Nikias, he went viral for asking Kelsey about screening and her off-ball screening and defense and effort and this and that. And she's like, thank you. You notice the little things. I appreciate that. However, when it comes down to it, everybody looks at who puts the ball on the bucket the most, right? So it's like, okay, we got one of the best bucket getters in the league, one of the top 2 bucket getters in the league over our normal shooting guard. You do that on paper, you should be better, or at least just as good, or at least just a small dip. They got way worse. Like they fell off all the way. All the people that were preying on the Aces downfall because they won all the time, they won. Now the Liberty are still winning. All the changes the Liberty went through, no more Sloot. Benijah Laney held out for the season. Caleb Thornton giving up in the expansion draft, and they still found a way to just win this season. Jonquel Jones out for some time, still win. The Aces are disappointing, bro. 100%. The biggest disappointment, in my opinion, in the league this season. And JewellLoyd's been the biggest appointment as a player. It's ridiculous. It's sad. It's really sad. I'm not even gonna talk about the personal stuff that she got going on, but y'all see that on social media. If y'all see that on social media, there was a conversation about Kennedy Carter today, and is a bit going into drama and messiness and everything like that. So I don't want to dive too deep into it, but I'll say this about Kennedy Carter. The sky. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Man. Let me just say this about Kennedy Carter, dog. If we're gonna talk about Kennedy Carter, the Sky are currently 7-17, one of the worst teams in the league. They lost their last game by about how many points is this? This almost 40 points. They lost their last game by almost 40 points. When Angel plays, Angel gets a double, whatever, and they still lose by 20-something points every single night. Every night. More nights than that. I don't care what Kennedy was doing with that team. Because obviously, allegedly, there might be something connected to Kennedy because they say the same thing. Oh, she's a problem in August. She's a problem with the team. This or that. And she get kicked off and she goes somewhere else. And then some team eventually brings her back. Hopefully some team eventually brings Kennedy back, man. The Holly, everything like that. My dog Zero said he'd be back. All right, bro. Right. You guys are currently 7-17, one of the worst teams in the league. You lose each game by 20, 30, sometimes 40 points. You need a bucket, bro. Like, I do not care about no professionalism. I don't care about no attitude, no drama in the locker room. I don't care because the players like each other. Ain't no drama in the locker room. They 10 games under 500. So how much does the chemistry and everybody liking each? How much does that matter at the end of the day? Kennedy had you on the verge of making the playoffs last season. She had y'all at least battling for a playoff spot on the last day of the season. I do not care, bro. I don't care about the fact that she added drama allegedly. She didn't do this. She didn't do that. She didn't show up on time for shoot around. At the end of the day, Kennedy was giving y'all buckets, and y'all need some bucket getters, bro. It doesn't, like, the politics of the game is I feel like, bro, I'm not rocking with. But I mean, how y'all feel? How y'all feel about just like in general in life? Do y'all feel like professionalism and liking somebody is essential to like being a coworker or something like that? Let me know in the comments and things of that sort. Because me, I'm just like, bro, just get a bucket. Just help us win. Like, we gonna win, everything like that. We focus on everything later. Kennedy Carter gives you the best chance to win. They are 10 games under 5. One of the worst. Like they're losing by 40 points. They have no bucket getters. Nobody who could score when you just need them to score. Errol Atkins, former, Olympian and things that's all-star, multi-time all-star. She did like she's had like 3 games this season where she's done that. Scored the way that I expected her to score and be that person for them this season. I know Live King before this season he said Camila was gonna average 20 and 10. That hasn't happened. Okay. Ariel I can't even play this game. So that explains probably some of the scores and everything like that. But you see here, E-Will shouldn't have had to play no 27 at this stage of her career. E-Will should be a backup front court player, bro. Kia Nurse, 32 minutes, 5 points. It's time to call it quits, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's so many young players out there looking for a chance. Players like Haley Van Lith, who on a lot of teams, she wouldn't make the roster, but she did get a chance here in Chicago, and she's been, at least scoring something, dog. She's aggressive. She puts up shots. She's scoring at least something, and she's young. Like I rather young Ricky Haley Van Lith give me 8 points and put up shots and be aggressive than what I'm saying. Give me a vet that's scoring 8 points. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to look up to. The future's not bright. You guys have nothing to look up to in Chicago. So that's what I think, bro. I think Chicago, they need a scorer. They need a guard scoring. And that's Kennedy Carter. And if it's like, oh man, I ain't fighting for no player who don't be professional, who don't show up for stuff and got a problem with this and partying and whatever Shawty was doing, Shawty was scoring. When it was time to punch in and bring the little briefcase and things of that sort. Now I heard another thing they said, okay, folks faked injuries and made people feel sorry for them when they played against good teams. Look, all that considered, Chicago still went. Chicago's got 2024 record. Chicago, oh dang, they went 13-27. It won't much better, but they was competing for a playoff spot at the last day of the season, and they weren't losing like this. They was losing last season. They weren't losing like this last season, bro. Oh, they took me to 2025 games. Let me see if I could look down at some of their scores. Hold on, let me see if I look. They were a much more competitive team in my opinion. What I remember last season. 8-point loss, win, 4-point loss. Okay, single digit loss. These are much more competitive games. And also this is also on Fire and Teaspoon. Like she was a first year coach, rookie coach. A lot of people say, "Oh, she want to draw an upset. She want doing this. She want doing this." Double digit loss, but it's 13 points. It's respectful double digits. Like this 20-point, 30-point. There weren't many of those. This one right here, okay, was this 25? Okay, 14. 20-point loss. Was it 18? Okay, single digits, 19, single digits. Uh, this was a bad loss. About 21 points. No, not 21 points. Almost. Uh, no, that is 30. 31 points. That's the only bad loss they have though. That's like 31 plus 25 points type deal. And that's at the beginning of the season. And this loss is terrible too. But those are at the beginning of the season. Ever since then, everything was pretty respectful. At this point in the season, they're losing. Come on, bro. Like this is crazy, dog. Before the All Star break, was that after before the All Star break, like the camp day and stuff like that, where the Dream just beat them by like 80 points. It's bad, dog. It's bad. It's bad. So I say all that to say Chicago, yeah, they still need Kennedy Carter, bro. I don't care about no professionalism and lack of chemistry, because whatever the lack of chemistry, lack of professionalism, whatever it was, you guys were performing better as a basketball team last season. And at the end of the day, isn't this about basketball? My 2 cents on this situation. Okay, Jess Hilarious versus N3on, the latest chapter.
Hey y'all, what's up? So a lot of y'all are still waiting for me to apologize to this little motherfucker, and it ain't gonna happen. Backstory. So this little streamer dude reaches out to Charlemagne and asks to be on the show because he had a big announcement to make. And because Charlemagne is open to the streaming world, he allowed him to come up without doing research on his ass. Now, we know I don't like interviews, but because I'm trying to get better at it, I does my research. So what he thought would be a walk in the park turned out to be something else. You don't want to play with us no more. Okay, his little feelings was hurt.
I should. They didn't even shake my hand. None of them. That's crazy. Damn, chat. I'm sorry, bro.
Just the other day.
I fucking hate you, black people. I will whip you. And bitch, stupid whore, dumbass black monkey tree, suck my dick, bitch. The only fun people that lost their lives on 9/11. Deadass, you dumb black. I don't know what motherfuckers think this is, bro, but this is not Section 8, bro. This is not Section 8. This is not the hood. I'm not trying to be weird, but
bro, Section 8 is so crazy, bro. I only muted that one because of the music. Once again, what? Copyright.
I don't have a least favorite race.
yeah, right. Okay.
I don't have.
What's your worst experience with a race? For me, I have a really bad story, but
What's your story?
some black guy tased my dad and robbed him of $50,000.
Is that a real story?
I swear to God. And then another black,
like in what?
I don't mean to be
situation?
racist. And another black guy, my dad fired her, or it was a girl. He fired her because she's, they're fucking lazy and just stupid.
Wow.
So basically what happened was she came late for work. He fired her, and then she came with her boyfriend and robbed the entire place. His cell phone store, I swear to God.
So you're just like, you just make assumptions that
Yeah, and then like every time my mom sees a black guy, she locks the door. Okay. I know Steve agrees with me on that one. No, you don't love them.
No, he loves them.
Oh, okay. What's your type? You like black girls?
No. Well, no, I don't mean like, no, it's not my type. It's not my type. No,
you know what's crazy? Same, bro. You're literally me. I fucking hate them, bro.
No, I don't hate them.
Black girls are fucking hideous. And when I saw Ruby Rose,
see, and here's the thing about the situation, bro. I'm pausing because once again, if you know. But here's the thing about it. This man chose to go on a black media platform, and then he wanted to complain about how said black media platform asked him about this history. You can't just play in black folks' face and then go up to black people and not expect black people to ask you, hey, bro, what's up with this? Especially if you have beef with multiple other black streamers. Headline bypassing that, like, the disconnect there is an obvious disconnect there. And I don't know what type of line of thinking that just thinks that you're just exempt from accountability for everything you say about particular people, especially kind of specified with one race. I seen Aiden say, hey, Kick and streaming world, we just have dark humor. We joke about racism and stuff like that. Like, that might not be something that you joke about in the mainstream, but that's a part of what makes streaming. We joke about these things. Why would you make black people the butt of your joke and then try to be cool with black people to benefit you to make your announcement? Obviously, you put some value on the Breakfast Club. Everybody afterwards, oh, the Breakfast Club, they're relevant in 2025, this and that. Obviously, you put some type of importance, value on the Breakfast Club to want to go to the Breakfast Club to make your announcement, bro. So it's like all of a sudden they're irrelevant now. No one cares about them in 2025 just because they pressed you about the weird things that you said in the past. It's just like someone, I think it was Low said it. He said, so we supposed to forget everything about N3on because he, quote unquote, apparently became a better person in the past 6 months of his life. You live for 21 years. Say N3on's 21. You want us to neglect the previous 5.5 years just because you were, quote unquote, young and clout chasing and trying to get clout? Nah, bro. The interview was awkward, but it's like Breakfast Club did what they had to do. If they didn't ask him those questions, it just would have been like, you didn't do your job. Like, you folded to N3on for the sake of to keep things comfortable. Your job isn't to keep things comfortable, bro. Your job is to get the truth.
That changed my perspective on life. I swear to God, no troll. Like, yes, you. Homie, I'm talking about fucking Black Rock. Like, what are you saying, bro? On my mother's life, I'm not even letting you pay to fuck me, you ugly bitch. The fuck? Shit, bro. Fuck you, Kai. Fuck me, I don't go outside, bitch. The fuck? I will fuck your mom, bitch. I will fuck the shit out of that fat, hairy tumbling bitch. Fuck you. Suck my dick. What the fuck is that? Like Kai and Cuffy eating bananas. What the?
It has a toy.
Hey, monkey.
It has a toy.
Excuse me, Kai. Hello.
What?
Back to present day.
Crazy, I've never been punched in the head.
You walk around with security.
That's because your
bigger
ass
than
be in the house. That's why.
Not
That's because you
anymore,
was there.
Your videos in New York, you heavy securityed up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That was the actual real situation.
You were only robbed by black people?
No.
See, the tune switches when you're in front of black people that you don't know.
Uh-oh.
So you don't have a least favorite race.
No.
Okay.
You know why they're asking you that like that? Because the video gave that black people
He
were your
knows
least
where
favorite
I'm
race.
at. He knows why.
I know what the video says.
Oh, I can play it. I got it.
So pay attention to his mannerisms. There is nothing else in the can, Neon. He was finished that shit earlier, but he had never watched his own content.
She said there's nothing else in the candy. Yeah. She said you sipping the empty. She said there ain't nothing in there, bro.
With a group of monkeys
All right.
before. So his ass was nervous. Put the can down, dummy.
Oh, cell phone
The
store.
Cell phone store.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
black people are your least favorite race?
Were they ever?
No.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
I love everyone. I'm all about the people. I love
How old were you in that video?
Like 18?
18 probably.
Damn, 2 years ago.
It feels like so much longer. Like before then, I didn't like.
This
Don't-
man Charlemagne said 2 years ago. Like it wasn't that long ago, bro. Like that video say May 2024 is crazy, dog.
deal with anything. I didn't go through anything at all.
Your
Ever.
life was nice, but you not to have to go through shit.
My parents, they came here with nothing. They worked really hard and they gave me like whatever I wanted in life. I'm not gonna like lie and say like, you know, I had like a tough upbringing or anything. You know, my parents.
Oh yeah, we know that. We know. We can tell.
Okay.
First of all, you little fraggle maggot, I ain't got a struggle story either. So I wasn't talking about whether you grew up rich or poor or in the hood or in the suburbs or not. I was talking about the fact that I know you ain't never had your ass whooped. Not by your parents and not by none of your peers. You ain't never been in a school fight. You ain't never been chased down the street. You ain't never had to suffer no consequences for some shit you done said. Because your little lonely ass sits in the house and talk to a computer all day. That's why your chat are your friends.
You know, I'm never going to judge a young person for what they did when they were
now chat shaming and streaming shaming. I can't go. Just it's a new day and time. That chat shaming and everything like that. That him staying in the house just talking to his chat and his chat being his friends, his family, everything like that. That made him rich. Like so I'm not going to chat shame and things of that sort. However, like everything else I've been rocking with.
younger. You know,
Appreciate you, man.
no, don't appreciate me because nobody else might forgive you, but I'm just.
Yeah, well,
I'm really doing this for myself.
Because he's been through it.
Damn.
He really has. He's done a lot of shit.
I'm just not. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite.
He thought
You know
y'all
what I
was
mean?
bonding. Y'all like this ain't got shit to do with you.
No, I've been through a lot of security guards, but Zoe's the best. Shout out to Zoe.
Why have you been through so many security guards? Like, what is the conversation? Like, yeah,
It
I
should-
can't work for you no more. It's too much. I'm taking hits on the chin. Like, what is this?
No, no one's taking a hit for me.
So why they quit?
I'm
Why
not-
you have been through so many?
Well, no one quits. No security guards ever quit on me. But
Oh, you fire them
yeah, it's
because
just
they're
like
black and lazy?
of course not. Actually, I will. Okay. Never mind.
Nice, got to see, brother.
Nah, they're not. You know.
This is just hilarious.
Yeah. There's consequences to your actions, and there's consequences to your words. So when you out in the street, people gonna try you.
You say you got a major announcement that you got to make, right? You want to make that announcement now?
You probably don't.
You feel comfortable making that announcement now?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Chat, everyone chill out. All right.
I'm glad that you're telling your chat to chill. I don't give a fuck about what they're saying about me. You have 2 black people working for you, 2 employees, and they are spewing the monkey, the this, the that, all the racist comments. You got 2, like you got a black man protecting your little ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your cameraman, black.
Yeah.
You feel me? They ain't got the no.
I thought Neon was actually little, just based off of like his frame and stuff like that. When I seen him stand with the Breakfast Club to take the picture out, he's a pretty tall dude. I didn't even know that.
For me, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But these people are obviously close to you.
Oh,
They
yeah,
work for you.
100%.
You gotta love them because
Oh, yeah.
you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this shit by yourself. You have to have a team. Team is black. A lot of them, obviously.
I think my entire team's black.
You know what I mean?
Publicist.
So it's like,
Shout out to Brandy.
That's my
right.
girl.
So
That's my sister.
right. So you
Shout
might
out to Brandy, my dog.
wanna.
Yeah, you got to tell them.
Man, you
But I
gotta
mean,
tell
you,
them
you
chill.
can't control that.
I mean,
though.
I told him
No,
chill.
you
you
can't.
can't control that.
I can't, but if they love him and they're following him, and it's like he got to still be the representation. This ain't the last time that this is gonna happen if you continue to do press, because this is real press. That shit on the internet. I'm not saying the funds that you make from it ain't real. The attention that you get from it is not real. But like when you talk to real people in person,
Yeah, just got to stop the. She got to stop the like. She got an antiquated view on the internet, which is ironic because she came from the internet. So like just you came up from Instagram. So like, if anyone should understand how the internet works in like modern day times, she's stuck on that like people on the internet have no life, this and that. Like it's a new day and time, Jess.
shit.
Yeah.
That's real.
But salute to Jess for like standing 10 toes and that, you know, switching up on her take and things of that sort. Cause the internet been like non-stop on Breakfast Club behind ever since that interview.
What is up, guys?
So you know, okay. So first of all, just the fact that N3on issued an apology after everything like that, ooh, blah 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 blah. I want to say like it's crazy. I feel like he's still playing victim, and it's like, are you apologizing because you got caught? Are you apologizing because you want to continue to give yourself opportunities to make some money with some brand deals or things of that sort? Or are you apologizing because you're genuinely sorry about the things that you said and done? Because Aiden, I'm not gonna lie, someone like Aiden don't even apologize for the stuff. He just continue to, oh y'all, hey, yo, I'll do whatever I want, and Aiden do whatever he wants. I might not rock with Aiden, but he gonna do whatever he want, and he's still gonna talk however he wants. He talks as crazy as he want to, and he doubled down on it. They call that man racist. He got cuffing in them on the next stream with some whips, whipping his white employees. I said, bro, this is crazy. Is it like he doubled down on the race? Like people said, Aiden's racist and his supporters racist, everything like that. He doubled down on it, bro. He said, hey, man, it is what it is. N3on, on the other hand, I feel like he's getting pressed. Bro, you said this, you did this. Oh, my bad, man. Oh, man. And it's one thing if, you know, your actions just continue to change. But if it's just different for 6 months, bro, and you've been popping on stream, like, because he like faked his own death win, like, because that's when he popped, right? So that was... When did N3on fake his own death? Hold on. N3on fake. Let me see when that was. What year was that? Let me see. Let me see if I can find this. When he was at the Rockets game 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago. So N3on been popping for 5 years. So out of 5 years, the only time you haven't been wilding out on the internet were the last 6 months. How are people going to give you the benefit of the doubt, bro? Like, you got to do at least 2-3 years of no controversies, making things right with everybody. Dub accepted your apology, everything like that, for what you said about his son, Woo Wop. But Dub only really accepted your apology because you took him shopping and you gave him a rollie, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kai still is not rocking with you, and I ain't gonna lie, like, after seeing this and everything and the extent of how you kept talking about Kai, whatever, between y'all back and forth, I get it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shout out to Kai for standing on all 10 with that. Still, Kai, with this particular thing, right, when you talked about the publicist being shared, right, between N3on and them, throwing Shawty under the bus and lying on her, and saying that Davis fired her because she was being unprofessional in Aiden Ross's chat when that never happened. And she left the company and made her image look bad. The only thing that you have to stand on is your word, your brand, everything like that. You lied on her, you messed up her business and her brand and her image. publicly in front of hundreds of thousands of kids, got reposted to where millions of people saw your rant. And you talk, you know what I'm saying? And that lady caught an unnecessary trade because it was a lie on her company. But other than that, bro, and this particular thing of just you and N3on just directly and stuff like that and standing your ground and not rocking with him, salute.
Guys, I just wanted to make this video really quick to talk about everything that's going on the internet,
100%
from my
zero.
past, and just sincerely talk to you guys, human to human. And first and foremost, I just want to take accountability.
He's like darn near what's his name? Howard Stern in a way.
You know, for everything that I've said or done in the past, to anyone that I've talked shit to anyone I've said anything insane to anyone that I've made a remark to, I'm very genuinely sorry from the bottom of my heart. Deep inside, that is not the person that I am, and I want to apologize and take accountability and tell you that that is not okay. It's not. I started doing streaming. I started doing YouTube when I was 12, 13 years old. I never really saw anything. I never saw any like growth. I never saw anything. And then when I was 17, 18 years old, I started realizing that shock factor had a lot of value. When you would say crazy shit, when you would do things that no one else would do, it would bring your views up. And all I wanted in life was to be big. All I wanted in life was views. All I wanted in life was clout. And I was on a clout high, and I just kept seeing my numbers go up off of me saying the most insane, stupid, vulgar shit possible, which I completely, entirely regret. And like even seeing these clips resurface now, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, wow, what? Like it makes my stomach hurt. Like, how could I sit there and say those things? How could I have done those things? And knowing that people see that, knowing that my family sees that. But I think the first step of all of this is, this past 9 to 10 months, my entire content has changed. Everything has changed around. And there's actually a story I have. When I was close to my 20th birthday, I was with my family, I was with my friends, and we were just talking, chilling, having a good time, whatever it is. And I realized, I sat down there for a second and I thought about it. I was like, why the fuck do I not act like this on my stream? Why do I not talk like this on my stream? Why do I put on this act and do all these things on stream and act a certain way and say certain things for views and clicks? It's so corny. It's lame. It's pathetic. Why would I do all these things when in reality, that's not what I want? That's not the person I am. That's not who I am. Why would I do that? Why would I do these things? And it took me time to realize. And after that, this past 9, 10 months has been an entirely different journey. And I'm not perfect, right? You can't just do crazy shit and come back a year later and everything's all flowers and it's all amazing. That's not how it works. It's a slow grind and it's a personal grind.
But bro, this is my thing. You chose to go on a black platform. Like you reached out to Charlamagne and said, "Hey, Charlamagne, let's do it." Or your publicist, you know what I'm saying? Brandy reached out to Charlamagne, "Hey, let's do this." Both of y'all, the same way that Jess said that she did her research on you and everything like that, you and your team should have done the research. You in particular should have done the research of knowing what I'm going into. I'm going on a black media platform. I know folks. I know they talk crazy. Charlamagne don't hold nothing back. And apparently Jess Hilarious on the other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if I'm going to go into that fire, I got to prepare for it. I got to take it for what it is. I wouldn't go on Breakfast Club to make my announcement if I know that's my history and my past, bro. I'm going to go on, dang, who can I go on? Who is, well, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of your lane. The internet, digital, everything like that and stuff like that. Like you can't go on Kelly, you can't go on The View, you can't go on, you know what I'm saying, one of the more traditional kind of more wider, things. You have to kind of go more urban, digital, under, like you're not going, maybe Big Boy. I feel like Big Boy might give you a pass and kind of laugh around the fact of your past and things of that sort. Maybe Big Boy would have been a more appropriate place to do the announcement. But hey, man, it is what it is now. It's in the air.
Personal growth journey that I've already started and I'll continue to start. And I want to say one thing about the Breakfast Club really quick. A lot of people, there's 50-50 people saying, getting mad at them for going in on me and all this shit. I knew what was going to happen going into the Breakfast Club, and I went there for a reason, right? I knew this is what they do. They go and they look at your past and they talk about everything and they confront you for things, which is their job. That's what they do. They're just doing their job, right? And I went on there because I want that chapter of my life gone. I knew they would talk about all this stuff. I want it gone. I want it done. I want to accept what I've done, talk about it, learn from it, try to be an example to kids to show people that, yeah, you can make mistakes. Yeah, you can fuck up. Yeah, you can be an absolute piece of shit human being. But that doesn't define your whole life. That doesn't mean that you're a piece of shit for the rest of your life. If you're 18, 19 years old making mistakes and you're growing up, it's about to be my 21st birthday, right? I'm still becoming a man, and I know, and I'm so happy that I'm learning from these mistakes that I've made, and I'm really growing, and I'm seeing that it's wrong, and I'm glad I've seen it instead of just not seeing it, right?
But I mean, I feel like they talked about the positive stuff, right? They talked about Jello. They talked about the record label deal. They talked about his impact on the music industry. They talked about him changing his content and what was the wake up call for him. They talked about all that in the interview. They talked about it. Like, I understand if they didn't bring it up at all. Like, okay, say 40-minute interview, 30 minutes was dedicated to your mess ups, and the last 11 minutes were about your new content, where you switched up, and your music and everything you want to promote. You still got to talk about what you want to promote and why you went on there. I don't get it, bro.
Instead of just keep on doing it, I'm glad. And I'm glad that I'm able to learn from this and go on a journey and really just be a good example to kids. You know, and this is a message to anyone, man. You guys can do it, bro. If you guys have done some stupid shit, if you guys have done some dumb shit, you can do it, bro. You can do it. You can turn everything around. If you genuinely believe in your soul that you can, and you have God on your side, you can do it, man. For real. And I hope everyone watching here can go on this journey with me. And that was also one of the reasons that I switched to Twitch, right? I just want to get all that toxicity away from me. This isn't a fuck you to my community. I love everyone who watches me, but we all need to grow as people. We can't spread toxicity. There's no room for all this hatred in this world.
They were calling them, his chat was calling them the Monkey Club, like in real time. In real time. And he's like, oh, I can't control my chat. I can't control my chat. Like in real time during the interview. Just continuing to double down, quadruple down on the point. Like, I don't know, bro. It's stupid to me.
It's more important to spread love, spread happiness, spread positivity. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a short time, and we need to literally preserve every second and be good people. Just be genuine people. Like being a genuine person just takes you a long way. And you know, I invite all you watching this. And by the way, anyone who's watching this, I really appreciate you for even sitting here and listening to me just speak my heart out. But I hope you guys will go on this journey with me. This is not, this isn't something that just gets fixed within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a year. It's a slow grind, and actions speak louder than words. And I can't wait to go on this journey with you guys, as I have been for this past 9-10 months, and really use my platform for good things and be a good example to the kids, man.
N3on is a funny dude. He's a funny dude, and he's entertaining. Like I remember a lot of the Ruby Rose streams. Like, he's just a funny dude, bro. Like, he kind of plays into like I'm a dweeb, I wear the glasses thing and stuff like that. He's a funny guy. He's entertaining. I say all this to say, like, I want to preface that, like, because I don't want to be like, oh, he has no talent, he sucks, N3on's just. No, there's a reason why N3on's lit. Like, beyond the shock jock, all that. Woo. He's an entertaining guy. He's funny. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, you just have to expect this, bro. And you have to expect, okay, this is going to be my reality for the next 1 to 2 years. If I want to make that crossover into the mainstream and get the mainstream endorsement opportunities, ad opportunities, everything like that. If I want to be on Twitch and I want to be one of the top guys on Twitch, I have to take the beating through the rebrand. DDG is a perfect example. That Joker is going through. He said it's subjective. Yeah. Facts. In my opinion, it's subjective. Because like a lot of people, they don't like streamer humor and stuff like that. Just in general, they don't think those guys are talented or funny. I think they're funny, or well, a lot of them are funny. Some of them, nah. DDG is a great example though. He's literally going through legal kind of battles and things of that sort, right? He's going through all of those things with some very serious allegations on his head. All the things, all the reasons for people to just count him out, call him a terrible person and blacklist him, ban him, all of those things, shadow ban him, quit on him, all those things. He's still one of the top Twitch streamers because he just continued to work through it. And he addressed it when he could address it. And then after he couldn't address it anymore, he was just like, well, shoot, I can't address it. Let me just keep working. N3on, you have to just keep working, bro. Like, it can't be a constant, like, you're going somewhere where they just going to press you and make you look bad. And then you're going back and forth about apologizing for it again. You apologized the whole interview. The whole interview was like, you said this, I'm sorry. You said this, I'm sorry. You said this, I'm sorry, I changed. You said this, I'm sorry, I changed. Then you leave, you said, oh man, I was about to cry. I ain't gonna lie. And then, you know, everybody says, oh, they're bad. Don't worry about them. They're bad. They're the bad ones. They're the ones in the wrong. And then Jess Hilarious comes out with the whole thing and said, no, we ain't wrong. I stand on what I say. Because the boy said this. And I asked him about it and I pressed him about it face to face. It is what it is. I kept the same energy of how I felt when I saw those clips going into the interview. Now you're doing the same. Oh, I'm sorry. Once again, you gave the same speech you gave on the dang Breakfast Club in the interview. So it's like this back and forth is honestly pointless, bro. Nothing's being achieved here. I think if anything was achieved here is N3on learned the lesson of how he's going to be looked at and treated for at least on a grand scale, on a mainstream level, the next 1 to 2 years. And you just got to work through it, bro. You just got to work through it, to be honest, dog. You got to work through it for the next 1 to 2 years. But for DDG, it ain't even been like, what, 3-4 months since his situation. And he already, you know what I'm saying, where he is. So, I don't know. It really, you just got to work through it, dog. All right. This Jalen Hurts, Cam Newton situation. So, I haven't even seen the Gilly video about it. But apparently, I guess, you know, on his podcast, the 4th and 10, or 1st and 10, whatever Cam Newton's name. And shouts out to Peggy, shouts out to Cam. Y'all know those are friends of the channel, both of those boys. Things of that sort. They talked about Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying? Off season, you kind of talk about an array of things to come up with stuff, right? To fill in the time. So they talk about Jalen Hurts being good. And, you know, obviously the Jalen Hurts conversation has been something very prevalent, extremely prevalent in the NFL space, in the sports space, because Jalen Hurts doesn't throw the ball like a traditional quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, he throws the ball every now and again. They play it very conservative with him. You know, he doesn't throw the ball too much. And it's a lot of handoffs. It's a lot of tush pushes up there in short yard situations, which isn't bad, which isn't wrong. But all of those things people look at, and you know, you have someone like Saquon Barkley and a receiving core of AJ Brown. Who else? They got about 2-3 dudes on there of that type of caliber player, everything like that. So he gets discredited a lot. So Cam said whatever he said. I guess he called him a game manager or whatever. You know, he did the same thing with Brock Purdy, right? A couple of years ago, and it was like, Brock Purdy, game manager. So apparently he said something about Jalen Hurts. So, you know, Gilly, being the face that he is of the Philadelphia Eagles, says something to Cam.
You came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl. So you want to get all in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. Nigga, you had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to fuck with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. What you do? You won MVP, won a Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl MVP. And you hating on him. Because he did what you couldn't do, nigga. Win a Super Bowl. And he been to 2 of them. So when you hating on him, nigga, just know you wasn't better than him, nigga. You talk about, can you name one of my albums, nigga? You ain't got to be able to name one of my albums, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. You in my space. You ain't bigger than me in this space, nigga.
Sheesh.
You a low-ass boy in this space, nigga. You low-ass boy. I could come sign you, nigga. You low-ass boy. What you talking about? You, nigga, don't ever hate on Jalen Hurts, nigga. I know it hurts your fucking feelings that you wasn't Jalen, nigga. You non-Super Bowl having ass nigga. And let's be for real. You out clout chasing, man. You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of. Come on, man. You a Pro Bowler, man. You made millions of dollars, man. That's the type of content you chasing, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, Cam. Super goofy ass nigga, tight jeans, jersey with a bow tie wearing ass nigga. Fuck you thought. You called the right one out, you super goofy ass nigga. Right.
Yeah, like everybody said, like he ain't pressing Cam like that face to face, bro. Cam Newton is a large human, dog. Like he's a large human. And I do have to say this, but before I look at Zero's comment and I play this this Ryan Clark video, right? Do have to say this. Jalen Hurts he not only just won the Super Bowl, he beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and Philly, they beat the brakes off of him. And Jalen Hurts played a good game in that game. That can't be overlooked, bro. Like, people can't just downplay that. Like, oh, Jalen Hurts, he was just a part of the team. Like, no. Jalen Hurts played well in the game, and they blew out one of the greatest dynasties in NFL history. Granted, the Kansas City Chiefs this past year, out of the whole dynasty, this was the weakest year. 2024 was the weakest year. They got lucky week in and week out, winning games they shouldn't have won and stuff like that, dating back all the way to the Falcons game, which was like week 3 on Sunday Night Football. But still, yeah. Let me see. Well, to be fair, Hurts is not Patrick Mahomes. He belonged in the Super Bowl last year. This year. Yeah, he's not Patrick Mahomes, but like he low-key outperformed Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, bro. All right, fam, enough is enough. Cam just got caught up in a conversation that's supposed to be about Jalen Hurts. Whether you disagree with his opinion or not, it shouldn't be about what Cam Newton didn't accomplish as a player. Shoot, I even had some fun with it after I said that I play it safe as an analyst. So I'm a part of it too. I work with the best in the game at ESPN, and they don't need to validate their opinion. Neither does Cam, though. Let's put some respect on both of his names and Jalen for who they were or are as players. I want to see Nick Wright's joint because I think Nick Wright said something about this too, right? Let me see. Nick Wright, Cam. Is this it? This Cam Newton? Okay, here we go.
Jalen's biggest supporters. If you were to just ask who's the better quarterback, Cam Newton or Jalen Hurts, I think most people are like, well, Cam Newton.
Oh,
if
yeah,
the question is why, I honestly think the answer is he's just better. I think that 15-1 year was one of the greatest individual accomplishments any player's ever had, given his supporting cast. I am certain to my core that Jalen Hurts could not have gotten that Panthers team to 15 wins in the Super Bowl. I don't think there's 12 quarterbacks in NFL history that necessarily could have gotten that Panthers team to have that season. With that said, I also am not sure Cam could have had this success that Jalen has had.
I also need to shout out Luke Kuechly. Shouts out to Greg Olson. Shouts out to Tegan Jr. I believe Tegan Jr. was on that team.
With the Eagles, just because you can do more with less doesn't mean you can do the most with a ton. And Jalen has proved.
Well, also with the Eagles, of course, Saquon Barkley just had like a generational season. Like, he had one of the better running back seasons ever.
He can do the most with this great situation. And not everybody can do that.
Bro was running 60 yards in the snow in the NFC Championship game. He was hurdling people backwards. Like, Saquon Barkley was doing some like unrealistic stuff, video game stuff.
This is going too far. Cam became the centerpiece of a conversation that should have been about Jalen Hurts' excellence. But instead of debating if Jalen was in the top 10 or not, we started talking about what Cam Newton wasn't. And people stopped stating what he was. This is a dude that was a transcendent transfer that goes to an average Auburn team and wins a national championship and a Heisman Trophy, becomes the rookie of the year after he was drafted first overall. And like, be real, in 2015, he the MVP. He took an 8-8 roster to 15 wins and a Super Bowl. And listen, I get to work with the best in the world every single day at ESPN. We the best network doing sports. So I'm with Stephen A, and I'm with Greeny, and I'm with Laura, and I'm with SVP, Mina, Marcus, Dan, and they never have to validate why their opinion matters. And Cam shouldn't have to list his accolades to tell you why, or to tell us why.
Yeah, that was the biggest, might be the biggest L in New Jersey sports New York history, bro. Like that might just be it.
His opinion matters. And I'm gonna be truthful. I don't really care what he said about me. I'm so damn comfortable with my career. But anytime we get into the weeds and start talking about the people who don't do it no more, we miss the mark. And I get some of y'all think I missed the mark when I said he didn't bring his cape, or when I said where was his ring. To be honest, I was comparing Jalen Hurts to Cam Newton, who was the top tenor, Eli Manning, who was the top tenor, and it's highlighting how good Jalen was against Patrick Mahomes. And Cam said I was safe the week before, so I started to have a little fun. But like, let's be real, right? Like, let's put some respect on Cam's name, right? Like, our job is to elevate the game, is to make the game fun and to bring people together. Like, that's exactly what Cam did in Carolina. You know, he elevated the game. He made the game fun. He brought Panthers fans together. That's the same thing Jalen Hurts, though, is doing in Philadelphia. So let's put some respect on that. And that's what I'm going to focus on.
Yeah, like I said, Jalen gets disrespected a lot. Like, well, I wouldn't say unnecessary. It was like all the things that I said. So it's like the tush push, the handoffs, Saquon Barkley leaning on the running game and stuff like that. And, you know, he just has an amazing supporting cast. Let me look at this wide receiver core. Eagles depth chart. Hold on. Let me look at this. Hold on. Let me see. So on the outside, he's got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. They also have like, oh dang, where's the dude from Southern Miss? He ain't on the team no more. Well, anyways, this is still this top two, probably the top. No, Cincinnati's got a good top two, but it's one of the top five for sure. 1 and 2 options on a wide receiver on the outside, and then Saquon Barkley, you guys know what he's about, and then Jordan on the offensive line, like he's got kind of pretty much the best people, and then the defense this is easily the best defense in the league and has been for like the past 2-3 years, right? So it's like when you're surrounded by a cast like that, dog. Like I get why people say what they say when you don't really throw the ball that often as a quarterback and things of that sort. And then people even carry it with Jalen Hurts going back to college. Like you were benched for Tua in the national championship game and you had to transfer to Oklahoma. Like, so people have discredited him going all the way back to Alabama, bro. And so I get it. However, like it's a certain point where you got to be like, what he does, like you have to give him some type of credit, dude. Like he just won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl, something Cam would never do. Okay, and so did Nick Foles, but I'm guessing y'all taking him over Cam too, also, right? Who else? Oh, this is the one that I saw. The last few weeks have been funny reading the tweets. One was always different. Yeah, Cam Newton is one of one, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. There'll never be another Cam Newton. And then someone said nobody would take Hurts over Cam in the draft. Let's be serious here. And then Robert Littell said, I would without question. Without question is insane. Wouldn't even be a hard decision based on the available data. Now Cam's career is done, so now we can pull from a full picture. But I have enough of a picture. I'd rather have Hurts than Cam. He's a better passer, can run, proven clutch when it matters. Better passer is kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. Not even gonna lie to you, dog. Cam could throw the ball, bro. Like Cam not even like fast like that for real. He just like when he ran, he was more of a power runner than you know a speed guy for real, for real. He could throw the ball. Cam Newton could throw the football, dog. Like in his prime, Cam was different. He like a machine, bro. He was like Megatron at quarterback, dude. Like Calvin Johnson playing quarterback. Like that was Cam Newton, dude. All right, here's a fan conspiracy right here about did Tyler Creator just diss Drake and Kanye on the album. I saw this. I was like, maybe I want to look at it. So first, we need to establish some context. Tyler recorded the album while on tour, as in the past 6 months, and a lot has happened over the half a year. Let's refresh our memories as we dive into the music half. Okay, let me see. Hello, my name is Annie. Today I will be attempting to break down some of the disses, alleged disses, in Tyler's new album Don't Tap the Glass. We will specifically be looking at bars aimed at a particular Canadian, with a small detour to the nitrous huffing elephant in the room. Oh my goodness. Just before we start, I would like to clarify there's some important context to consider. This album is fresh. It was recorded very recently while Tyler was on tour. Keep this in mind. During this period, Tyler has shown a lot of love to West Coast kinfolk. Kendrick Lamar, this includes a direct shout out to him on Ratatata, the release of That Guy, where Tyler spits on top of Kendrick's head now, and a slew of social media posts shouting out his success, most notably being proud of sharing 5 Grammy wins with Not Like Us. Excuse me. We don't need to draw the lines in the Civil War 2024, as Drake has done so for us. The attitude he has carried post-beef and into the rollout of the upcoming Iceman has made it abundantly clear where the lines have been drawn, from his perspective at least, 100%. Anyone who attended Kendrick's pop-out event seems to be on a naughty list. That's funny, with the biggest offender being LeBron James, who makes a cameo in Tyler's new music video. But also, it includes other artists like his fragile op, Steve Lacy. This is funny. It is reasonable to assume that Tyler, who performed at the pop-out, will also end up on the wrong side for the Toronto native. Drake dissed Tyler's idol Pharrell on Travis Scott's Meltdown track in 2023. That's also the track where he dissed Childish Gambino back in 2023. Threatened to melt down skateboards chains after he acquired the iconic jewels at an auction. He would also diss Tyler's friend, furniture designer, and former rapper. Former rapper is hilarious. A$AP Rocky on Family Matters. I do not see a world where someone as opinionated as Tyler does not have some thoughts on this. Speaking on opinionated people, Mr. West, what do you say? Earlier this year, Kanye had nitrous fuel breakdown on social media, posting a long series of wild tweets. I don't care to give any time to this content of his tweets, but this led to Tyler unfollowing Kanye, who in turn responded with the witty comeback of a middle school child, gay, and later added, name one Tyler created bar and name an actual good Kendrick bar. Like, you really wish you had said that level. Okay, excuse me. There's some context. Finally, I can like to iterate the following speculation. While I'm very confident in what I'm presenting today, I'm always down to debate why this stuff. If you disagree with my interpretation, tell me why. Okay, let's get it started. Let's start with the most cut and dry diss towards Drake, which appears to be on the album's bonus track, Down Bad, which marks Drake's fallout with LeBron James and his newfound relationship with point guard and NBA MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This one I was surprised about when I seen this bar, because I read this bar originally, and I was like, dang. Because like I said on the album review, in his new kind of found friendship with LeBron James and Maverick Carter, Tyler Creator is not no basketball dude. Like, he does not follow sports. So he said something like, "Oh, your friend a 2 guard or something like that." I'm like, Tyler don't even watch basketball. Where did he get this from? You think he your brother legit? Okay, that jealousy make dudes itch. Okay, you back in the hood for some pictures. Okay, them steppers gonna have a good Christmas. Okay, you got you blowing a 2 guard. You got you a blowing 2 guard. Okay. The bonus track, this and that, I guess is pretty I ain't about to read that. It's self-explanatory. But Drake, he covered up his LeBron tattoo with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The subliminals continue on the album's title track and Mominum, where we can feel the aftermath of the pop out well over a year over. Brody got his girl took, Brody got his head buzzed, Brody got his chain snatched, Brody, we fed up, we told you ain't want to listen, now look at you playing the victim. As originally pointed out by user Dylan Zuni on Genius, this verse seemingly addresses Drake and the reasons for the 2024's famous rap civil war. The first line can be interpreted is the same thing that Childish Gambino did on Yoshinoa. The first line could be interpreted as a reference to Metro Boomin, whose issues with Drake allegedly stemmed over a woman, contributed to the creation of "We Don't Trust You." The second line is the direct flip on one of Drake's lyrics from Family Matters. Rakim talking stuff again. Leave the boy alone for we had to get your head split again. The third seems to be referring to Drake purchasing Pharrell's iconic chains, in which he would threaten to melt them down in the diss to Skateboard. And his fellow Virginia native Pusha T, who appears to be in the video for "Stop Playing With Me" alongside his older brother Malice. The final two lines are a little bit more direct, with Drake's victim mentality leading to the conversation following the release of his comeback single "What Did I Miss," where the Canadian complains about people turning their backs on him in light of the beef in this aftermath. All right. After high road, I ain't trying to shake no hands. I had to change your heart, and then I had to pop out with your mans, fam. Oh well. Pop out with your mans. Aha. Okay. That dude gonna get clipped today. Okay. That dude gonna get clipped today. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. Okay, time to address Mr. Russ. Following Tyler delivering the line, "When you become evil, the tap dancing Negro, I came to the terms." Side note, in doing my research of Wilt Chamberlain, I did like a little mini Wilt Chamberlain binge earlier today or yesterday at this point. I did not know that Wilt Chamberlain would kind of be considered a coon. Like I didn't know that. Like he had beef with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because he spoke down on black women and he said white women were better. And then he was also like kind of leaned one way politically. I had no clue. This is something that I got put on with and stuff like that. So side note. Right. When you become the devil, tap dancing, came the elephant in the room. All right. Okay. Oh, what you want to do? Get loud then? Huh? Mess around and find out then. I like crew necks, polos, and chinos. My mouth full of rocks like Dino. Yellow diamonds. Ask Jacob. He know. Okay. 49. Still in the street. Like, yeah. You prostate exam. Oh, a week. Like, yeah. You 50 and you still in them streets. Okay, your prostate. Oh. So they saying all those lines are towards Yay. Or according to this conspiracy. What that vest gonna do, boy? Oh, I ain't aiming at your throat. Oh, I got hugs in the home. I cannot relate. Dang, they gonna think they in Rolling Stone when we press the issue. Oh man. If those bars are towards Kanye, that's crazy. I remember another time they thought that Tyler dissed Kanye when he said, "How you claiming that you free, but you preaching the Bible?" And then he said, "I'm not dissing Kanye. How would I dare do that to someone that I love? You know what I'm saying? Someone that I looked up to that influenced my whole thing." But this year might have been the passing point for him. Because he also said, he was like, "I'm passing my idols." He said that on like a freestyle or somewhere. This is not a concept album. All right. That heritage stuff. All right. Dang, I'm really 50 Cent. I'm in the club. Dang, I'm really on my Britney. Oops, I hit again. I'm really on my DJ Khaled. We the best. We rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Oh, this Ian. He just hating on Ian. Yeah. I was looking at these bars. I was like, dang, this is very very basic. I forgot it's Ian's viral XXL freestyle. I want to respond to XXL, by the way. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a big brother. I didn't have a big cousin. So as a kid, since 10 and 11, Pharrell's who I looked at. And they're going back to the old stuff. Stop Playing With Me. It features him. This is not only an erroneous flex, but an implicit shade with lyrics like, "Caught the plane with Mav Brown there too. Thank the gods I'm nothing like you. Okay, time to stretch. The editing of Tyler's video seems intentional. For the first time, we've seen the artist do this. For someone who has been directing videos for as long as he's been rapping, is this really a reach? You tell me." And it's pretty much just saying how it looks like Kendrick's video. Yeah, that's what it's saying. It looks like Kendrick's video. And he's got Drake's ops in there. Braun and Pusha T. So I mean, I don't know. I didn't even think it was that deep. I thought it was kind of like apparent with that. But the Ye lines are something interesting for sure. Something to look out for with that. All right. Tyler Perry. So he did the speech on
Yes.
I believe Kurt Franklin's YouTube channel. It's like Tyler Perry, the dude who runs the Dave Philly cheesesteaks, and a couple other people, and they just had a talk. So apparently Tyler said everybody's talking about the deal that Ryan Coogler got for Sinners, where he kept his independence and stuff and rights to the movie. I did that deal nearly 20 years ago.
I started 26 and you're 38. People think then this Instagram life is I'm supposed to have it tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm supposed to have it tomorrow. They want to put the time in. That's been 12 years of grinding.
Yes.
And it's been
Shout out Jeezy. Jeezy was also there.
all of those years of learning and educating yourself. See, a lot of us as black men, I couldn't call my father or my uncle and go, hey, I just made $1 million. What do I do? Nobody talked to us about taxes. We didn't have the knowledge.
Right.
So now, looking at a 38-year-old black man who is getting the knowledge to be able to pass on to his kids.
Yes.
To be able to, and I see you even lecturing to people as you travel, telling them like, this is how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
When this deal with Ryan Coogler, everybody's talking about the Sinners deal. Oh my God, he got this amazing deal. Listen, I called that brother up, as I did a lot of them. I called him up after Black Panther and I said, listen, here is how you do it. The deal that he has, my first movie, it'll be 20 years this year from God Remember.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I called him up and said, here is how you do that deal. And to see that they were able to pull it off, I applaud him, man. I'm excited for him.
That's right.
Because that
man did the soldier voice. I feel like that's a backhanded, like, is that, I'm tripping? I'm reading too much into it. That kind of seemed kind of like a backhanded.
that's what it's about, holding on to the ownership. That's what changes.
Yeah, but I got to say something.
I also want to say, like, congrats to both of them. Like, congrats to Tyler Perry for his independence and everything like that. How he took, plays on the road, went from living in his car to being a billionaire. Like, I guess what Tyler Perry has done, buying Fort McPherson and turning it into like the largest film studio in America. Like, what Tyler Perry has done is not to be understated. And I say that because, like, I think he's kind of an easy target in the black community of like us talking about like his content isn't good. It's basic. It's repetitive. It's this and that. Like, I have to say, like, Tyler, what you've done, salute, bro. Like, you have redefined the limitations of a black man in Hollywood. So salute to you on that. However, like, ego here, bro, like, it's crazy. Like, that's pretty backhanded thing to me. It sounded like why couldn't you just say congratulations and keep it pushing? You said I'm the one that told him to do the deal, and I'm so happy for that. But like, it was like that's like comes across as backhanded to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking. All the black people stereotypes. Yeah, in his movies and stuff like that, and the scripts. But excuse me, from a business standpoint, like entertainment business is not necessarily historically like just black people's strong suit. So the fact that Tyler Perry has played it this way and figured a way to like be this successful in it, I have to salute him. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And I know some people say like he hasn't paid some people on the lot around the studio like their fair rates or in prices and things of that sort. At the same token, actors and actresses said that Tyler Perry paid them more than anybody else. So it's like, obviously, yes, it's not even perfect in that department. However, just on a basic level, you went from living in your car, doing plays, becoming the most popular play for Black Americans, and then flipping that into a 20-year movie franchise. Like, just think of that off top, bro. You were homeless, wrote some scripts for some movies, for some plays, put the play out on stage. It became the biggest, most popular play. People was watching Tyler Perry plays, bro. We was watching that at Christmas, on Christmas Day at a family gathering. Someone had like a bootleg DVD copy of the Tyler Perry play, bro, of Medea, and the whole family was sitting there watching the dog. Well, I don't think it was bootleg. It might have been an official DVD, but yeah, whatever. That's besides the point. And for him to flip that into a 20-year movie franchise and become a billionaire and build the largest, you have to salute that dog. I don't salute predators like Tyler Perry. Also, fair point. Also, fair point. If you talk about personal life and things of that sort, the things that he's being accused of, that's a fair point as well. But he just passed. Hulk Hogan just passed. Everybody said, hey, blah, 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 blah. Everybody said what they had to say about Hulk Hogan. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I just, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I get it. If you gonna have that energy for Hulk Hogan, have her for Tyler. I see it. I see it. All right, bet. Next thing, next. Kani and Max reunion. This some real like deep in the trenches streamer content. And if you're not an OG on the channel, but if you've been on the channel for like not a day one, not a day if you like a day 3 out of 5, like say it's 5 days on my channel. If you're a day 3 on the channel, you know the significance of this reunion, man. Kani and Max is a thing that I follow like religiously on the channel. When they were a couple years ago, man, they had such a great chemistry together, and just like they make good content together, bro. Because their personalities contrast everything about it. So, anyways, after 2-3 years, they back together, through some other stuff. Words and actions are two different things. Oh yeah. Oh no, zero. Okay. No, zero. Okay, so dang, where is that? Let me pull back up Tyler so I know what we talking about. No. We not doing that, bro. We not doing that. Because what Hulk was saying, extremely destructive, bro. Extremely destructive. Like, I don't care. Like, nah, bro. Words have weight. Particular words have weight, historical meaning, everything like that. And when you're a person in a position of power like Hulk Hogan was, like being the guy who made WWE and professional wrestling what it is today, to be that guy of that type of stature, that's like Tony Hawk and skateboarding. And to say the stuff that he was saying, like to the point of like, your son almost passed away. And you like, well, man, I'm glad you pulled through, man. Like the worst thing, you would have been reincarnated as a hard R. I don't want my daughter dating on hard R's, because hard R's and F all the hard R's. And if you're gonna do this with a hard R, then at least make it an 8-foot hard R that's talented and it's gonna make some money. And the hard R, like that type of language and behavior is insane, dog. It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. So it's not just a word. It's not just words she was using, and it's a whole thing that goes back to no. So it's definitely deeper than that, bro. All right. Back to this Kani and Max thing. So they're back together because of the whole Silky situation. So you're like, what's the Silky situation? Apparently, Silky was doing content with Kani like last year, and it got to like they did like a flirtatious content type of thing, and then they had a falling out. I don't know. I don't remember what happened, but they had a falling out. It didn't work no more, and then it ended up in them saying we banned Kani from the Face House and this and that. Kani's no longer welcome. Ever since then, it's been kind of quiet for Kani. She's been doing her own thing individually. Album reviews are what I kind of still tune in from her every now and again and stuff like that, but she just doesn't have as much of a buzz content and streaming wise that she did when she was affiliating herself with Max and the rest of the Phase Boys. So Silky Kani was reacting to Max's In Too Deep. It included Silky. She talked about Silky when he popped up on the stream, and she called him out and said, like, you are not for the girls. You beef with all the girls. Ill. I don't even want to see his face on the screen. They got beef. Silky responded to that. Kani responded to that. That has led up to Max bringing Kani on stream to talk about it.
My boy Silky, you called him a woman hater. Mm-hmm. Why would you say this?
What an amazing background from backdrop from Max. Like, look at this when he's talking. That's so cool.
Why would you say this?
That's fire.
Why do you think I would say that? You think I would say it for no reason?
Yeah. Because he's not a woman hater. I'm going to be honest. And I feel like that's just fucked up because that starts negative agendas on the bros when it's really not even that. Silky's a feminist.
Wasn't your entire show thriving off of
Boy. My boy still.
All right. So he said that's the first part. So he's standing on business for his dog, and he said it's bad for business.
Bro, like, why are you? She talking crazy about Silk. Like, she putting a crazy jacket on. We can't let her get a platform. She got cooked.
Yes,
we laugh, and then we next segment. You feel me?
You right.
I can't let her keep talking. She's talking about elaborate.
You know what you like, bro? You like my Shinigami,
like,
gang.
you feel me? It's
you
time to,
damn right. Like
that's like you talking about Silky crazy. Like it's funny. Like you got crack baby to get it off. Like
and now we out here.
And now we're
yo, W Fat Boy dip in the chat.
No more talking about this.
All right, Kani. I'm gonna talk to you later. Have a good day.
No, yeah, you too.
All right, bye. Nah, you right though, gang. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like W Fat Boy dip. Like you just brought me to my senses.
It's just crazy. I man, Kani and Max should be. I ain't never see this coming, bro.
Like facts, like
it's sad.
Like, facts, bro. Like she's just talking crazy about. Yeah, bro.
But people come, people go. That's how life goes.
So we love Fat Boy dip. Like, bro, she's just talking crazy about it, bro. Like, said my boy a woman hater. No, he's not. And all jokes aside, because my boy's sick right now, so he can't defend himself. But he shouldn't even have to. This nigga's not no woman hater, nigga. Silky just the type of nigga. If somebody say something about him, he's gonna defend himself. Facts. So.
All right, next thing, next.
You didn't consider that when you were typing weird shit in my chat.
I don't gotta consider nothing. That's the thing, though. I really don't gotta consider nothing. It's just like there's nothing to consider. I could just bug out because I'm a real bugger. I could just. But why I gotta consider it when we sent you to the gulag with saying them? There's nothing I gotta consider. I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. Yo, Forte.
I'm not gonna lie. This clip, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know who this is. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay. He said call Tay. Oh, is he saying that Tay like this, like when he dissed her, like that was the end of her career? Because Tay didn't end her career, bro. The whole thing about the Silky thing slowed up stuff because she still got motion. Like she still goes viral every single time she posts on Twitter.
Forte and tell that nigga take you out for a fucking steak. Tell that nigga take you out for a steak or something. Like you sound hungry. Like I don't know, something wrong going on. Like you in the gulag, we not considering nothing. There's nothing to consider. We're not considering shit. You understand what I'm saying? Something I'm saying, and I'm standing on
it. Yeah. So, all right, Kani. Okay, how do I? Kani, she has dry humor, so she like her jokes be like just dry. You know what I'm saying? She just has a dry person. I wouldn't say dry personality, but she has dry humor. Like it's very. She'll tell a joke with a straight face and a monotone voice and things of that sort. And the way she pulls in everybody is kind of like her looks. Her looks is a big part of her brand. And I only say that because she said that herself. So it's not me being misogynistic, anything. She said this herself. Like people find Kani attractive. So that's kind of like the draw. And then the keeping them there is just like her dry humor and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, she lost a lot of fans when she wasn't cool with these dudes no more. Like this dude, I don't even know who this is, but yeah.
You just gotta consider that through your brain, because I don't know what you're telling me to consider. What the fuck? That shit had me fucked up. You made me like, I'm about to eat. Fuck, I lost my appetite because you got me fucked up. I'm here trying to go to a restaurant. Like, what the fuck? You bringing niggas up and saying they been wanted you? Like, damn, niggas ain't, yo, bro. Like,
you were literally one of them. You were sending emojis.
What are you talking about? Huh?
Oh, he doesn't know.
I'm not even what?
You were sending eggplant emojis and squirting emojis in my chat, and we banned you.
What are you talking about? Nigga, what the fuck?
You don't even remember, you gooner. Like,
hold on, wait, Bill.
Nigga, I troll everybody. That don't mean shit. Nigga, I send it in Max shots and then everybody chat. I'm trolling everybody.
Whoa.
Nigga, you get. Nah, ain't no trolling, bro. You wanted Kani too, bro.
Man.
Huh? Yo, bro, like these people
talking crazy to someone you shot your shot with is crazy because you know they gonna just tell the world when you talking crazy.
Be so delusional. They think everything means you want them. Like I'm trolling niggas in every chat. I'm a troll.
All right, bro. Like, come on, like, man, I hate when people cap like this, bro. Like, stop the cap, dog. Please stop the cap, bro. Like it.
Every chat, that don't mean I want nobody. What the fuck? But see, this is how they take narratives.
Kani, he does do that. I'm gonna be honest. He does do that.
This is what I do in men chat. I don't give a fuck. They take these narratives, they spin it, and they be like, "Oh my god, somebody wants me." Like this is like the Me Too movement, a Twitch. Swear to God.
Okay, so
like this is
not,
so
put eggplant emojis and something. Come on.
Dangerous.
So you think it's okay to be like sending those emojis in a girl's chat that you know?
What does emoji have to do with anything? Emoji
Well,
means
okay,
nothing.
so what
Like
were
you just try to be the victim in so many
emojis
ways.
with squirting
Like you're the
emojis?
pill. Like I'm just gonna send you the pill emoji. You're the pill. Like you want to be relevant so bad, your run is over. Like come on, like just hop on the call with Tay and them niggas. They're gonna welcome you home in the fucking corner. The gulag, you're good. Like you see how many.
He's saying go with Tay because they ended Tay's career. And okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it.
You just try to victimize yourself in 3 different ways. Like somebody be like, what? It never worked. It never worked. Who are you?
Who are you again?
You got your max PBM special. Like you finally gonna get over 300 views. Yo, bro, buy you a new lace front with your 300 view money or something. Like I'm proud of you. Like yo, bro, yeah, I could tell. But like, come on, like I don't know who. Like you be moving like you be moving like you're like the I don't know like the you're like the top priority of Twitch. Telling me, oh, what to say and not to say. Like you got me fucked up. Like, go sit in your corner, do your Pilly streams, and say what's on your mind, and see all the 5 people that want to see what's on your mind. Because the rest of us don't care. I swear to God, we don't.
You don't, but you answer.
I swear to God, we don't. You know that. I swear to God, we don't.
I guess.
But I'm about to go out.
Shout out to my 7 viewers right now. W7 viewers. All right, hold on. I gotta see.
So, as y'all know.
Also,
so
this the
that
full
was
thing.
happening yesterday. Feel me? Some disagreements.
I ain't gonna watch the full thing.
Feel me? Bill.
But I just don't like when niggas be funny with disagreements. So I'm gonna keep the stack. There's certain things you can't say. But then when I ride out,
you didn't consider that when you were typing weird shit in my chat.
I don't gotta consider nothing. That's the thing, though. I really don't gotta consider nothing. It's just like there's nothing to consider. I could just bug out because I'm a real bugger. I could just. But why I gotta consider it when we sent you to the gulag with saying them? There's nothing I gotta consider. I'm just vibing.
You didn't.
I'm just vibing. Yo, call Tay. Call Tay and tell that nigga take you out for fucking shit.
Okay. All right. So the rest of it is what we just saw and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of corny to be cap on. You know what I'm saying? Like you really gonna act like, you know what I'm saying? We don't see what we see. People always act like when they in some beef. Oh, I ain't never wanted you. Okay, bro. All right. Ain't no need to lie. Hold on. Let me see. The dude trolling was probably also testing the waters for a reaction, and women love catty drama. I don't know Kani, but she seems like a part of that too. 100% she's a troll. And I ain't gonna lie. Let's keep it a bean. Like, this is the most Kani's been talked about as a streamer in months. Kani, like I said, on social media has still been relevant. All her tweets go viral still to this day. But in terms of the streaming world, Twitch and stuff like that, this is the most this week. It's the most anyone's talked about Kani in months. So yeah, when she get that, you know what I'm saying? She get that, you know what I'm saying, response and stuff like that, and she going back and forth, she gonna play into it. Cause it's like this her chance to get fans again for real in that space. Max is cool from the few vids I've seen of him. It's a shame. This is how people make money. It's just reality TV. It's just reality TV. It's just at the end of the day, it's just reality TV. People love drama. It's like the news, bro. Before reality TV, if you just talk about the news, if it bleeds, it leads, bro. It's the same thing. It might not be the best thing to watch or whatever, but people have an innate like kind of curiosity to the things that we shouldn't be looking at. It's human nature. This is the funniest thing that I've seen in a while. LeVar Ball, pick your favorite young NBA player. And like the caption says, what does the caption say? This is like I was literally on a plane crying, bro. I'm in tears, like trying not to laugh too loud because, you know, I'm on a room between 2 folks. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Wait till it gets to the Ja Morant part. I'm actually in tears. This is the funniest thing I've seen. Shouts out to LeVar. Shouts out to Big Baller Brand. Let's get it.
Shea Alexander, because he won the championship. Ooh. Hey, Anthony Edwards, because he got a Sprite commercial. Victor Wembanyama, of course, because he can do it all. The 7-foot man. Victor, because he way taller than Trae Young. I had to go with Ja Morant, because he might shoot me.
All right, man. Why would you say that, bro? Why would you say that, bro? Every other reason was a relatively like basketball reason too. He's got a championship. He's taller. Oh, he's nice. He could do it all. He's this or that. He get the Ja Morant, and it's something completely.
John Morant, because he's a wild guy. I got to watch out for him.
And he doubled down on it, bro.
Oh, you lost it. Lonzo Ball, of course, because he is the world's greatest point guard. Lonzo Ball, because he is LeVar Ball's son.
Nah. You know who it is. You know who it is, man. Come on, LeVar. You know who it is. He said. I was outside playing ball, touching grass. Now I respect it.
That's a tough one, but I got it.
Oh, that man said Jello. That's funny. He definitely knows it. It's mellow. He said, you know better than me. I don't have no social media other than YouTube. And he said definitely is. Oh yeah, about human nature to like the other stuff. But no. So salute everybody. Get outside, man. Get outside. Get some exercise, things of that sort. Everything. But yeah. No. That's hilarious, man. Like I said, that's the funniest thing I've seen today. That's all I had, man. Hour and a half stream at 7 in the morning. I was literally just tired last night. When I got in, I uploaded the press conference, and I could have gone live then. What is that, like 1 a.m.? But I would have been like, and I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm working on the quality of the stream. So I like my energy in this one and stuff like that. And I'll see you guys again tonight / tomorrow morning whenever I go up live again and stuff like that for the day. Y'all have a good day, bro. And then for the people watching the replay of this, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good day. Zero said, LeVar, the uncle you miss because he funny, but once he get there, you wish he had a go. It was like he the funny uncle, and then like he get past the third joke, and you like, all right, bro, you doing a lot right now. Nah, I feel it for sure. But shouts out to LeVar, friend of the channel. Lonzo Ball, friend of the channel as well. Shouts out to the Ball family for sure. What else I want to say? Shouts out my brother Demo, Darren Moore, everything like that. The whole Big Baller brand. Okay, yeah. W stream, W0 in the chat as well. Zero held it down by himself, man. Hey, Zero. Once we get back to the regular time, quote unquote regular time of the stream, everybody else is back in here. I'll be so glad, everything like that. I picked up an extra ship, which is only rain, so I'm up. Okay, all right, bet. When you said BRB at 6, I was like, okay, he probably checking out, woo type deal. But nah, he said he picked up an extra shift, so he's still working. Gosh, Lee, that boy be working, won't it? When's the last time I've been to New York? I was supposed to go to New York a couple weeks ago. I probably said that on stream before, but I didn't. I'll be back in New York in September. So I'll be back up there then. But yeah. Shouts out to New York. Shouts out everybody. Yeah, for sure. But shout out Zero holding it down in the chat. And yeah, what else I want to say? I don't think that's it. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I just make sure I want to handle all business before we close it. I don't know if I'm gonna be outside getting content in Atlanta this weekend, but we'll see. Whatever happens. Y'all take care of yourselves. Peace out. Sayonara. Au bientôt. Bonsoir. Peace.
Why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy? Hey, Rashad.